Okay, so we are on to week 3 of our introduction to kettlebells training already. So if you haven't got your kettlebell yet, don't worry, you can still do these workout with all dumbbells. But if you have got your kettlebell, we are going to be introducing a new move this week. We've already done the standard clean to goblet rack, which is a bit easier. This week we're going to attempt the single arm proper kind of clean and rack. So we're not clean and snatch, clean and rack with one arm. But we will go through that when we get to that part. So let's just start with a quick full body warm up. So just start rolling those shoulders with a little bend in your knees, waking up your body, and come forward, changing direction. That's it, nice and slow to begin with. Take it to a nice gentle arm roll, stretching a bit more each time, and take it back. So we're just going to warm up every single body part for this full body warm up, full body workout. Sorry, I'm not quite awake yet. Stretch out to the sides, and let's do our windmill. So that's this one where we come up to centre, touch our toe. Great full body warm up with this one. I would always incorporate this one when you're working out by yourself. And keep it going. Now bring the hands to centre, hinge forward, and you're going to lift one arm round to the side. So just getting a bit of rotation, opening up those shoulders as well, mobilising your shoulder joints. So try and stretch a little bit further each time. Really reaching up to the sky. That's it. A couple more. Now let's do that hinge through our legs and rotate round to the side. So drive your bottom back and rotate. Push the hips back and rotate round to each side. Just a few more like this. Breathing nice and steady, getting the oxygen going around the body. One more this side. Now let's just take a little side lunge here, just keeping your feet planted. We're going to do some lateral lunges today. So let's just warm up this movement. Again, just come a little bit lower each time. You can open up the arms as well as we do this. So just mobilising the shoulders a little bit more. A couple more. And come back to centre. Let's open up those hips. So doing open the gate, this is called, this one. Opening up, scooping round to the side. Open and scoop, that's it, keep going. And then bring it in, so coming in and in. A couple more like that. Take one heel forward and sweep the arms. Now I did a course yesterday and they were calling this one Shoo the Chickens. So shoo the chickens, shoo those chickens away, get a little bit deeper each time. I quite liked that one. And there was lots of debate over how to spell shoo. S-H-O-O, I think. It's not a real word, is it? Anyway, keep going. Couple more. Now take it to a side tap. Kick the bottom, sorry. Flick up that foot. Let's get those quads going. So we're stretching out our quads now. Couple more. 3, 2, 1. Then we're just going to come to the back of our mat and finish with some walkout. So just walk the arms out and back. So we're just going to do a few of those, warming up our core this time and our shoulders again. Coming through and back, through and back. Shake it off, grab your water, and let's begin. So we're sticking with the complex format, which means we're going to be powering through all the reps of each exercise back to back with no breaks, which means you're going to keep that heart rate up, keep that metabolic conditioning going. So our first move, our first complex, as before with this series, is with our dumbbells. So we're going to do our deadlift to bent over row. So we're going to do 8 of those. If you want to, we are going a bit harder this week. So if you want to do 6, that's fine. If you want to stick with 6 reps, if you can push through to 8 reps of each, do that. So first one, bent over row, deadlift 2, bent over row. Second one is reverse lunge, and then at the bottom we're going to curl and then come back up again. So reverse lunge, bicep curl. Keep both the dumbbells at your side, clean them up and go straight into your thrusters. Then we're going to place our dumbbells down, one in front of the other. We're going to do a little bit of cardio. We're going to do bounces over, little hops over our dumbbells. If you need to keep it low impact, you can step over. Then we're going to be coming round and doing a push-up to renegade row. You can stay on your knees or in the full press-up position. So are we ready? Let's grab our dumbbells and get cracking. So let's get straight into it. Deadlift down, row at the bottom, back up again. Deadlift, row, remembering to squeeze up to the hips, not the shoulders, so not squeezing up to here, back. Let's keep going for 5 more if you can. Bring the dumbbells round to your side, straight back to reverse lunge and curl there at the bottom. So come back and curl, back up again. Keep going, 6 more if you can. So 3 and 2, last one, 1. Turn around to the front, clean the shoulders up into our thrusters. So you're coming straight down into a squat for this. 6 more. Put those dumbbells down, one in front of the other, just giving yourself something to visualize, and hop. And 2, so 1 each side is 1 rep, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, I lied, we're going to do 10 for this one, and 10, grab those dumbbells again, switch it round, come down into your renegade row position, knees down if you need, let's get straight into it. Press up, renegade row, 1. Just 6 to 8 of these. If you only do 6, that's fine, that's 2. Last few. Last one. There's our rest period. So put your weights to one side, have a little drink there, or hit pause if you're watching this back, and then we're going to go in for round 2. Take a few nice deep breaths, grab those dumbbells, and let's get straight into our second round. So deadlift down, squeeze up, stand back up again, down, pull back to your waist. 6 more if you can. 6. Keep going. Straight into our reverse lunge, so coming back, curl it up, come back up again, reverse lunge, curl at the bottom, 6 more, you can do it. If you want to stop at 6 reps, that's fine. Don't feel you have to do all 8. If your form is breaking down, stick with 6. We are going a little bit harder this week, a little bit longer. I'm going to do the last 2. Let's face front, clean those dumbbells straight up and into our squat to press or dumbbell thrusters, otherwise known as dumbbell thrusters. 5 more, if you can, keep it going. Last one, place those dumbbells down on the floor, back to back or end to end, and we're going to do 10 hops. So that's 1, 2, so slightly more reps for this one, because we're going body weight. 4, nice big jump if you can. You can take it to a bunny hop as well if you like, or keep it here. Last few. Pick those dumbbells up again, bring them round, put them down on the floor, come into that push-up position or renegade row, full if you can, knees if you need to be still on your knees, and down, and renegade row. Keep going, we're almost there. 6 more if you can. Last few, or make that your last one if you need a bit more of a rest. Can you do 1 more? I'm struggling now. Ooh, nearly there. Ooh, take a little stretch back. And that is our first complex complete. So, have some water there and just watch me for a second while I talk you through the next complex. So for this next complex, we're going to pick up our kettlebell if you've got it. If not, your first move is just going to be a dumbbell snatch to press. Okay, you're going to stick with your dumbbell snatch to press, coming all the way down to the floor if you can, pushing the hips back, hinging back as you come back, and pressing overhead. If you've got your lovely shiny new kettlebell, we are going to try a proper clean to rack. Now with this, you're going to aim to do it really fast. It's a fast movement. You're hinging your hips back, driving back, bending down with a nice flat back, and you're really going to aim to zip that kettlebell up your middle and pop your wrist round at the top so that it ends up resting on your elbow here and kind of nice and securely stacked. You can even have your hip forward a little bit here to hold the weight a bit. So it's like a zip snap, like we do with the goblet clean to rack, but just with one arm. Your elbow drives back as you're doing the movement, zip, so you're pulling your elbow back, up, and it looks like this. So hinge back, bend, zip, snap, and the kettlebell will end up here, racked, we call this a rack, on your hip. From here we're going to be going back to a split stance lunge. Now if that is a bit much, you can do a cheat clean and rack. You can grab the kettlebell with both hands. You can twist it around this way to make it easier. Come down, use both hands, same motion, and just use both arms to get it on one side, but then try and hold it on that one side. So as I said, from there, from our front rack, we're going to go into a simple split stance lunge. Now if you've just got your dumbbells, you're going to use them both, and you're going to do a 1.5 rep to make it a little bit harder. So that's when you come down, halfway up, down, and all the way back up again. Next up, we're going to be going into our swing. So we're going to start with that bell slightly in front of us if you've got your bell. Drive your hips back, do that hike, and go into your swing like that. Otherwise, you're just going to use your dumbbells. You can get going with a little hop forward, hinge back, same motion, either both at your sides or one through the middle. And then we're going to add a little cardio element to this one. You're going to put everything down and you're going to finish up with jumping jacks. So are we ready? Let's get back into it. So either dumbbell clean to snatch, just with one hand, or we are practicing that single kettlebell clean to rack 6 to 8 times. Are we ready? Let's go. So hips drive back, drive it up. Or you're doing your dumbbell clean to snatch. Drive the hips back, clean and rack. Easier option, drive the hips back, both hands, pull the bell round. Okay, reset safely, hinge, last few, cheat if you need, drive it up, but rack it onto your hip. Or last few with your dumbbell, clean to snatch. Last one, and either hold your dumbbells there at your hips, keep that dumbbell in that front rack position, and we're going to go in with a split stance lunge. So put your opposite foot forward if you've got your kettlebell. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Straight into it, and 2, but 8 if you can, but if you're only doing 6, that's fine. 4, 5, 6, remember with your dumbbells you're doing your 1.5 rep, and 8. Bring it safely down. Next up, you're either going into your dumbbell swing with both dumbbells at your hand, come slightly back from the kettlebell and go into your swing that way. So drive the hips back, hike and swing. Let's go. 4, 10 we're going for with our swing. Few more. Let it swing back down again. Put those dumbbells back to your sides safely. Lowering your weights down to the floor and coming in for our jumping jacks. 10 reps for this one. Nice, easy body weight move. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Have a little rest there. Have a quick drink, and then we're going to come in to our second set for this round. So remember, you're going to be switching sides. So just watch me for a second. You're going to be switching sides with your dumbbell clean to snatch, your split stance lunge, but with your rack if you're using your kettlebell. Dumbbell is a 1.5 rep. So that's coming down, halfway up, down, all the way back up again. Then you're going into your swing. So for the dumbbell swing, I like to do a little hop forward to get going. Drive the hips back, same concept. Really swinging. They should be weightless, you're not lifting them. Or we're doing our kettlebell swing, and then our jumping jacks. So, are we ready? Let's practice that on the other side. So dumbbell clean to snatch, or practice that kettlebell single arm snatch. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hips back, drive up into that rack position, or dumbbell clean and snatch. Let's go again. Getting it safely round onto your hip. There, reverse it to come back down. If you need to do 2 hands, a little bit of a cheat clean, that's called. Safely back down, last few. So really inhale, exhale, power, flip it round, let it rest on your hip. Last few. And back down, let's do one more. Hold this in this position if you're using your kettlebell. Other leg comes forward this time, so opposite legs when you've got the kettlebell in. Dumbbells, you're doing your 1.5 reps. Let's go. 1, 2, 8 if you can. 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 7. Whoa, that's tough. 8. Bringing it down. Get your dumbbells, keep your dumbbells in position. If you've got your kettlebell slightly forward, let's go straight into that swing. So drive the hips back, let's go. For 10 this time. 3. So hinge it back, hinge, and swing. Pop. You should be, the weight should be weightless in your hands. purely the force of your hip snap, swinging it forward. Last one. Let it come safely forward. Drive back up through the legs and straight into our jumping jacks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There's your water break. Have a quick break there. Hit pause, and then we're coming back for a dumbbell section again. Right, back to our dumbbells. You're going to be coming down to the floor. Your first move is a plank drag. So you can either be in modified plank, weight starts behind one wrist, you're going to reach through and drag it over to the other side. So that's your plank drag. Grab both your weights, and we're coming up for our Arnold press. So you're starting in bicep curl position, and that's your press overhead as you rotate your arms round and up. Now we're coming into our lateral lunge, and then if you can, straight through to a knee drive. So lateral lunge, knee drive. See if you can just scoop the leg along, not putting it down. If you need to do a tap though, that's fine. So we're going to do one side and then the other on the next round. You can put one weight down for the next move, and we're going to combine a Russian twist, back to center, and a quick press. So twist and press, and twist and press overhead. Come up to standing. We're going to do our fast feet, fast feet, fast feet, drop it back to plank, or fast feet, and bounce in and out a bit like a modified burpee. So, are we ready? Let's start getting set up. 8 reps if you can, going in first of all with that plank drag. So, are we ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Drag, and 2, keep going. Come to your feet, grab both those weights, power through your legs, scoop up to Arnold press position. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, keep going, 5 more. Bring the weights down, hold them at your side, straight into side lunge, knee drive, and 2, keep it going, 3, and 4, 4 more if you can, 5, if you need to omit the knee drive, that's fine, 7, you do you, work to your own ability. Next up, take one weight down, straight into those Russian twists for 1, and press, 2, and press, lift those knees if you can, make it harder, 4 more if you can, last few. I think I've done one extra there, but it can't hurt. Put that weight down, and we are straight into our fast feet. So fast feet, fast feet, fast feet, out and in. Fast feet, or step it back if you need. Fast feet, 6 more, 6, 5, 4, 3, last few, 2, stay with me, and 1. Woo, that's your break. First round done. Hit pause, have a drink, or let's power straight through with me. But remember to have lots of sips of water, especially when it is super hot like it is at the moment. So let's make our way back down to the mat, into that high plank position, or modified plank. I'm going easy because it's hard talking while doing this. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, nice straight line between your knees and your shoulders. 6 more, 5, Come up to your feet, let's get straight into it. Power up through those legs. Curl the weights up, Arnold press. For 1, 2. Now if that's a bit much, you could always be doing bicep curl to press, just with one weight. 4, like this. Maybe you need to drop it down for the second set. That's absolutely fine. Last few. Last one. Take it to that side lunge, other side this time. So leaning down, knee drive if you can. Knee drive. Might need to do a little tap there. That's fine. If you're just doing a lateral lunge, also fine. Last few. And 2. And 1. One weight down to the floor. Russian twist. 3, 2, 1, straight into it. Let's go. Twist, twist, press, and twist, and press. Keep going. Lift those knees if you can for an extra challenge. Last 4, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Last one. Oh my goodness, take a little knee hug into your chest there and a little roll around if you need. Just relax there for a second. Grab another quick drink of water and we are on to our last kettlebell section. So we are on to our last kettlebells complex. We're going to be practicing that clean to rack again. Now again, if you've not got your kettlebells yet, you are just going to do dumbbell snatches again. This is such a great kind of full body power move and quite fun to do, so hopefully you don't mind doing that one again while we practice our kettlebell clean to snatch, one side at a time. From there, we're going to go back into that reverse lunge, so we're just going to do that same lunge again. Again, if you're doing your dumbbell one, you're going to do your 1.5 lunge. If you wanted to do something different, you could do a front kick, reverse lunge to front kick. I really don't mind, so do whatever you find fun. Next up, we're going to switch to a goblet hold, or with your dumbbells you can still be using both your weights, and we are just going to focus on doing a really good lateral lunge, so no knee drive this time. You can add it if you like, just one side and then the other, and then we are going to finish off with either a kettlebell or another dumbbell deadlift to bent over row. So are we ready? Back to either dumbbell thrusters again, sorry, not dumbbell thrusters, dumbbell snatch to press, either 6 to 8, or we are going to practice that clean again, that one arm clean. And remember, you can just carry on doing your goblet clean if you like, if that's really, really hard, or you can do the cheat clean with 2 arms. So you can have the kettlebell this way round with the handle vertical if that makes it a bit easier. So are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Drive the hips back, or dumbbell snatch to press, and let's reset. Keep going. Drive, zip, and rack onto that hip. 6 more if you can. And down. If you're doing your cheat one, you can either start with it like this or this, whatever feels good. Pull it up, rack it. Let's do 3 more. And rack. Last couple. Put it really practicing holding it steady on that hip, or just doing your cheat clean with both arms if you need, and holding it there. Last one, let's do 1 more. Well done, and safely return your weights to the floor. Next up, we're going into that split squat. So again, with your dumbbells, you can do your 1.5 rep, or you can do reverse lunge to front kick. Otherwise, let's do that rack. Keep it nice and strong in that position. Opposite foot comes forward for our split stance lunge. Let's go straight into it. And 2. Remember, your knee doesn't have to touch the floor. If you're just coming down a little way, that's fine. Last few. And 6. Couple more if you can. Safely return your bell or your weights to the floor. So very brief shake. Grab either both your dumbbells again, you're going into another side lunge, or we're going to grab that kettlebell, you're going to drive the hips back, get it into a goblet clean this time, a goblet hold, and let's go, side lunge. So with your kettlebell, it just means you can add a little bit more weight. So I know some of you, for example, I've got 12s, 14s, or even 16s. So 4 more. So this just takes it up a notch from the dumbbells if you just feel like you need that little extra stimulus. I'm going to call that my last one. Safely return to the floor. Final move, we're either going to go with our dumbbells back to that remaining deadlift to a row, or you are going to attempt to do it with your bell. So deadlift it up, nice and simple, push the bottom back and row. So either remaining deadlift to row if you've got your dumbbells, or just focus on doing this row if you've just got your kettlebell. So 4 more, pulling up to that belly button. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Down to the floor. Woo, shake it off. Goodness me, that was hard. That extra weight with the kettlebell really does just make a difference, and the whole moves are just a little bit more dynamic. So if you can invest in one, I highly recommend it, especially if you feel like you're plateauing a little bit with your dumbbells, and you could do dead bells then. Right, other side. So we're going to practice our other side clean to snatch, or else you're doing your dumbbell snatch to press again. Let's get straight into it. Let's not waste time. Are we ready? So get that bell between your legs, and 3, 2, 1. Hips drive back, power it up, round to here, and down. If you need to use both hands, you can have one hand this way, one hand this way, twisting it round to the waist there. Again, if you're just doing your goblet rack, that is fine. If this feels a little bit much, don't injure yourself, please. Just stick to what you feel is manageable. Last few, and safely return it to the floor. Really powering through the legs. It's the legs that are giving you the power here. We're not lifting it with our arm. If you need that other hand, just to help get it into position, safely return it. Let's call this the last one. So power up, getting it round here. Now, other foot comes forward, or else you're going straight into your reverse lunges with your dumbbells. Let's go. 8 and 7. Knee tracking the toe. 6. Remember your good form. 5, 4, 3, and 2. Last one. 1. Return that weight safely to the floor. Very brief shake. And then either come into your lateral lunge with both your dumbbells. Maybe you want to just do one goblet style. Kettlebell, we're going to power up to goblet rack from here. Other side. Keep going. 2. Nice and firm into your chest. Chest stays proud, so we're not bending over like this. We're going to hurt our back. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2. Last one. 1. Return the bell to the floor for a second. Get ready. Either dumbbell, remaining deadlift again, and let's do the row, or get that kettlebell, sorry, hinge hips back, deadlift up, hinge forward, and let's row with our bell instead. 6 more if you can. 6. Almost there. Last few. Safely return your weights to the floor. Nice flat back, powering up through the legs. Move those weights out the way. Nice deep breath in. Well done, guys. And exhale over your legs. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Now just hang out there. So let everything hang down to the floor, let gravity do its job. I don't know about you guys, but I'm sweating. I can definitely feel that. And I wasn't even using my heaviest dumbbells today. So keep breathing. One last deep breath in and out. Slowly roll up. So move that mat, shift it out of position as usual. Keep that foot into your bottom, so just pulling one foot into your bottom. Again, push the foot into the hand, tuck the hips, and feel a lovely quad stretch there. Steadying yourself if you need. Just holding for a few more seconds. Let's have a really good stretch. That was a super hard workout. Foot into your hand, pushing that foot into the hand so that you're not passively pulling into your bottom. Tuck the hips to really feel that stretch in front of the leg. Take that heel forward. Let's just do a nice hamstring stretch. So just really relaxing over that leg. Take nice deep breaths as your heart rate comes back down again. And switch sides, so just coming to the other side. Relaxing over. And just take it down to the floor now. Let's take the soles of our feet together and just let those thighs drop to the side for a really nice inner thigh stretch. I'm just going to move my kettlebell out of the way there. So just letting those knees come down, take a little forward fold over your legs if you can, stretching out the back. Now roll down to your back, one ankle comes onto your knee and pull that thigh towards you for a nice glute stretch. We've worked our legs hard today, got a bit of upper body as well. We've hit every movement pattern. We've done our squats, we've done lunges, we've done side lunges, we've done a bit of press, a bit of push, a bit of pull. Switch sides, had a really good full body workout. So let's stretch out every part of our body now and breathe into it. On every exhale, just see if you can stretch that a little bit more, just to the point where you feel mild tension, never pain, just a little bit of tension to help improve flexibility and really have a really good stretch. Come up to seated, just cross your legs. We're going to stretch out our shoulders now, so one arm across your body, look over that same shoulder. Make sure you're not slouching at this point. Sit up nice and straight, really stretching out the spine. Really breathing into those stretches, just seeing if you can squeeze a little bit more. And switch sides, onto the other side now. Deep breath in and exhale, squeeze, look over your shoulder. Bring the arms forward quickly, interlace the fingers again, sit up nice and straight, drop the head. We're just stretching out our back now, so just rounding that top part of your back, dropping your head to the floor. Feel that stretch on the top of your neck, top of your back and shoulders. Reach the arms up, take them all the way round to the back. If you can, just stretch out there. But if it's within your flexibility range, clasp your hands behind you, lift the chest, lift the chin, and breathe. One last deep breath in and out here. Now release the hands, nice deep breath in, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Well done. I hope you are enjoying that slightly harder push as we progress our training. Do let me know, as always, if you've got any questions, queries, worries. I'm here, and I will see you in our next workout. Sweating now.